Hello, my name is Latrina. Earlier this week, well, not this week, but a couple of days ago, my son reached out to you to offer you a free video to show you some things you can do online to improve and boost your business. So this is the video that we've made specifically for your company. There's no selling in the video. We do this in our free time to try to be of service and help other businesses. We are a small business ourselves, so we know what that means and what goes into running a small business. And we also believe that givers gain. So we are trying to figure out ways that we can always be giving to the community. And this is one of those ways. But your feedback would be extremely helpful and appreciated so that we can continue to make these videos in a way that is most helpful. So what I'm going to cover in your video is content, backlinks, and citations and why these are important website elements for you. I'll take a look at your online presence and make any recommendations that I see for improvement and to boost your business. So content is anything on a website. It's the words, the images, and the videos. You want to have at least 1,500 words on the home page and at least 500 on your back pages. Seems like a lot, but for Google, this is standard. This allows them to spend time on your website, grab all of the necessary keywords to highlight what it is you do. And that way, when people are searching for those words in Google, they will be able to include you in the search results. In addition to that, you want to have citations in and throughout the internet. These are directory listings like in Yelp or Yellow Pages, etc. It's your business name, your address, and your phone number. It seems pretty simple, but they are important and essential in ranking with Google. And then you want to get backlinks. Backlinks are the placement of your website onto other websites. So for example, your Facebook page, if you had your website listed there, that would be considered a backlink. Similarly for Yelp, Yellow Pages, LinkedIn, anywhere where you're listing your website, it's considered a backlink because it's directing traffic back to your website. The more backlinks you have, the more popular your website becomes. In fact, to Google, it's essential to have a lot of backlinks because this is how they measure trustworthiness of a business and the legitimacy. A business with very few or no backlinks in the eyes of Google is not a trustworthy company. So when we go, I'm going to come back to your Facebook page, but when we go into Google and do a search, this is considered an organic keyword search. This is how people Google it, in other words. So they type in the service or product they're looking for and then the location. So what we are presented with initially are ads. The thing to take into consideration when you're using ads is that sometimes ads are not seen by people who have blockers on their computers. So I try to show people what to do with their websites and online presence in an organic way. The prime real estate in Google is this area here called the map pack. And this is where Google places who they perceive to be top 3 businesses that match general contractors Woodbridge, Virginia. About 30 to 40% of the traffic that occurs in Google happens here in this area. One thing I will point out is you will notice this company has a website. This company does not. This company right here, JP Construction, it's sad to say, is actually in a vulnerable position right now because they do not have a website, meaning that someone who comes up with a website and has a lot of content on it and has the backlinks and the citations out there on the internet can easily bump them out of their place here. Further down on the pages, Google continues to rank businesses. You'll see other businesses, but you'll also see things like Angie's List, Home Advisor, Thumbtack, etc. The thing I point out to businesses with those services is that the businesses pay for every lead they get, but that one lead is not exclusive. It's shared with 4 other businesses, and all 5 businesses are paying the same amount for that lead, even though only one of them will land it. So this is why it's also important to have a website because it gives you access to people who are searching for your business on an organic way. In an organic way, it's very profitable. It's easy to maintain. It's working for you 24/7, right? The other thing to note is you want to have your business listed somewhere in the first 3 pages. After that, visibility on the Google website kind of diminishes past those pages. Most people are very impatient and they're looking for services right here, right now. So they're usually making decisions here in this map pack or somewhere on those first 3 pages. So now what I'm going to do, I couldn't find a website to analyze for you. So that's my first recommendation to use. Your company is, it looks like you're still doing business. So I would highly, and you're getting 5 stars from people. So I would highly recommend you take the time to invest in a website so that people can, outside of Facebook, can find you. Most people are not going to Facebook to find contractors, although they do on occasion encounter them and go to these sites when they're socializing and doing other things on Facebook. But for the most part, Google is where it's at. That's where you're going to rank. That's where people are going to find you, and your visibility there will help you and boost you. No doubt about it. Okay, so definitely take some time to build out a website. Um, Stay away from Wix because Wix is not very optimizable. I don't know if that's a word, but you can't really optimize their website. They have a whole lot of restrictions. Google has a hard time crawling their websites to get information. So whatever you do, don't go to Wix, okay? Because you will wind up wasting your money. You'll have to later upgrade to another website if you really want to have an optimized website. So I just give that as a pointer. Avoid Wix at all costs. The other thing I will say is when you do build your website, be sure to place these photos there, okay? Because these are really nice photos displaying your work. But when you display them on your website, be sure to name them something that highlights what it is you're showing them. So, for example, interior painting contractors for Lake Ridge, Virginia, or Woodbridge, Virginia, or Lorton, Virginia, anywhere, okay? But make sure that when you're saving these on your website, that they actually have names to them, because Google not only crawls the content, meaning the text, they're crawling your files as well, and they're looking at how you name your files. Here in Facebook, it doesn't matter, but in Google, it will matter considerably. All right, so I'm going to end this here. I wish I had more information that I could share with you. If you decide that you're going to get a website, let me know and I would be happy to give you more tips. Or if you get a website and you want another analysis of your online presence, I'll be happy to do that as well. In the meantime, thank you for your time. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and I wish you much continued success and prosperity for Zion Bless. Take care. Bye-bye.